blind bats, forgetful fish, and headless cockroaches? Join us as we run through 5 of the most common animal facts that are actually myths.
I'm Stu, this is Debunked, and we're here to sort the truths from the myths and the facts from the misconceptions.
Number 4. Bulls hate the colour red.
Humans see in colour thanks to the cone cells in our retinas. Most of us possess 3 types of cone cell. S for the blue end of the spectrum, M for the mid-spectrum colours, and L for the red end. Bulls, however, only have 2, S and ML cones. Having only one type of cone to cover mid and long wavelength light means that, like colourblind humans, they likely struggle to differentiate between longer wavelength colours, one of which is red. It's very unlikely then that red in particular would make a bull angry. The flapping motion. Stressed animals respond to perceived threats with either fight or flight, and in this blood sport, escape is sadly not an option. Should you pass a bull on your travels, then red is probably fine. If you leave him well alone, chances are he'll do the same.
Number 3. Bats are blind.
Bats are generally nocturnal and so hunt for food in the dark. To aid their nighttime movements, bats project clicking sounds that bounce off of surfaces and return as an echo to their highly tuned ears. This is known as echolocation and allows them to judge distances and map out their surroundings. But this doesn't mean they're blind. In fact, in low light conditions, their vision may be even better than ours. Mammals like us have eyes that are made up of rods and cones. Cones are for daylight vision and colour, and rods give you night vision. Studies have recently discovered that bats also have cones for reds and ultraviolet. Reds help fruit bats find the ripest fruit, while ultraviolet helps microbats hunt at dusk and dawn. It also helps nectar-feeding bats to detect a flower's UV-reflecting nectar guide. In areas that lack predators, several being active between 9 AM and 4 PM.
Number 2. You can sweat like a pig.
This may have evolved from an earlier expression, bleed like a stuck pig. But the truth is, pigs don't even sweat. The few sweat glands they have don't function to cool the animal themselves in cool water to produce a similar sweating effect. And if water's not available, then they roll themselves in mud. Hence the expression,
happy as a pig in
mud. Experts also believe the skydive family use mud as a sort of sunscreen, an insect repellent, and as a method for removing parasites. Pig is in fact the poor animal trying to keep on top of its hygiene. But the term sweat like a pig may instead refer to piglets suckling at their mother. At the end, when the pig iron cools, beads of moisture form on its surface, so when the ingots or pigs sweat, it indicates that the metal is cool enough to handle safely.
Number 1. Cockroaches can survive without a head.
Hardy as cockroaches are, is headlessness really survivable? Let's have a look at the possible outcomes of the chop. Bleed out. Roaches don't have a closed, high-pressure circulatory system like ours. Their organs are bathed directly in a nutrient-carrying fluid called hemolymph. After injury, the fluid congeals quickly, preventing excessive loss. Suffocation. Brain loss. While they do have a brain in their heads, it's not the full-blown control center that ours is. Bundles of nerve cells called ganglia in their bodies allow their limbs to keep moving, head or not. Dehydration or starvation. This is the killer. While their bodies can motor on for as long as a couple of weeks, without a mouth to eat or drink, they eventually run out of steam. The head, by contrast, lasts only a few hours. We'll call this one partly true.